Hey Puddins, Nooga Cowboy here. So what I wanted to talk about today is, who I wanted to talk about is Simone Biles. Seems to be the hot topic out there on social media and in the sports world. Really, no matter, it's just out there. So I wanted to discuss that a little bit today. Being a sports radio host, I feel like maybe I have a little more of a right to talk about it. Probably not, but anyway, we're going to talk about it. So, you don't understand people saying she quit and really coming at her in that way. I get that, but you also have the people attacking those people who are attacking Simone Biles. It's like, well, what have you done, you know, middle-aged white dude, or whatever they say, that you have no right to attack her, you're not in her shoes. And I get that. I get that side as well. My problem with all of this is, when did it become bad to question someone or something? Because when you look at the quality, and yes, looking at me, you probably think, oh, this dude's never watched gymnastics in his life. And for the most part, I don't. But when it comes to Olympic time, I'll watch. My daughter is a big Simone Biles fan, so I watched all of her qualifiers. I did miss the initial part of the finals, so I just saw highlights of that. But in the qualifiers, man, she wasn't great at all. She wasn't the Simone Biles that was hyped up that we've seen in the past. So for those people that say she quit, I'm not going to say that adds, when you consider her, what she did in the qualifiers and her performance early on before she dropped out, you know, they have a point there. But also, when she comes out, she officially drops out, and she quotes mental health as the main reason. Well, listen, I'm not going to get into whether Simone Biles was right or wrong for what she did. And with mental health, it's just one of those things where you're not really allowed to question it, right? It's like racism. When you call someone a racist, you're not allowed to question that. It's like, if you question it, somehow you become a racist. Well, no, let's dig a little deeper. What's exactly going on here? And with the mental health, with no specifics given, I can see why people would question it. Now, if Simone had some mental health issues, definitely wanted to get better, and she shouldn't be out there doing 30 turns in the air, and she's the greatest to ever do it. I think we would all agree with that. My beef is, why are we not allowed to question what happened there? It's like, just by questioning it, you become the enemy, and that's not just Simone Biles. That's become everything. You know, whether it's COVID, the vaccine, or whatever it may be. It's just, everything is a partisan issue now, and it's just dumb. It makes no sense to me. So that's where I'm coming from. You should be allowed to question it, not necessarily blame, but question. Okay, well, she didn't have a great qualifiers, so maybe she did just say, hey, I'm just going to step back, let the team take it. Well, that's quitting, right? I mean, that's, as far as I know what quitting is, that's quitting. You're allowed to ask that. I mean, not necessarily say it or point that direction, but say, hey, did this happen? You can't even do that now. And so I don't understand what's happened. And it's really, in the sports world with individuals, I mean, it's just gone crazy. It really has. So here's my theory, okay? Here's what I think happened. We don't know if it's a personal issue with Simone, or if it was just one of those things where she didn't feel it. Maybe she had something going on before the games, and just, who knows? But here's what I think happened. I believe that one of two things, actually. I think either she knew she didn't have it, maybe she wasn't in the right headspace, and Team USA Gymnastics, they kind of pushed her a little bit. Say, well, look at all this marketing. I mean, you're the face of Team USA, no matter what sport you're talking about. So, won't you just go ahead and go and try, and let's see what happens, because we need you there. Or maybe she said, you know what, I am the face of all this. I'm going to go give it a try. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I can just take a step back and let the team take it. That's personally what I think happened. Because again, we don't know. When she says mental health, we don't know. We don't know what she's going through. If it was that she just wasn't feeling it, therefore quitting, or if she had a personal thing going on. We don't know. Who knows if we'll ever know. But can we just please stop bashing everyone for everything? I don't know, man. Where's this country going? You can't question something without being put in this category? I mean, if you're just ugly about it, yeah, I understand it. You shouldn't be doing that. She didn't have it, regardless of what you think. She just didn't have it this Olympics. She wasn't great. She wasn't the Simone Biles. She wasn't the GOAT for this event or for this Olympics. That's not in question. From the performance we've seen, or that we saw, she didn't have it. She wasn't the greatest. But overall, she's still the greatest when you look at it in the big scheme of things. So I'll end it by saying this: just be nice. It's really hard to cross a burned bridge. Think about it. Join me on Facebook and Instagram. Just search Nooga Cowboy. Till next time, y'all be cool, puddings. Peace, y'all.